And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to get up before dawn, milk cows, work all day in the fields, milk cows again, eat supper, then go to town and stay past midnight at a meeting of the school board. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to sit up all night with a newborn colt and watch it die, then dry his eyes and say, maybe next year. I need somebody who can shape an axe handle from a persimmon sprout, shoe a horse with a hunk of car tire, who can make harness out of hay, wire, feed sacks, and shoe scraps, who planting time and harvest season will finish his 40-hour week by Tuesday noon, and then painin' from tractor back put in another 72 hours. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody strong enough to clear trees and heave bales, yet gentle enough to yean lambs and wean pigs and tend the pink-combed pullets, who will stop his mower for an hour to splint the broken leg of a meadowlark. So God made a farmer. It had to be somebody who'd plow deep and straight and not cut corners, somebody to seed, weed, feed, breed, and rake and disc and plow and plant and tie the fleece and strain the milk, somebody who'd bale a family together with the soft, strong bonds of sharing, who would laugh and then sigh and then reply with smiling eyes when his son says that he wants to spend his life doing what Dad does. So God made a farmer.
On February 3, 2013, a commercial simply named Farmer was shown in the Super Bowl. It was advertising the Chrysler Company and their new car brand of Dodge Ram trucks, along with the FFA, the National Future Farmer of America organization. This commercial did a very good job at appealing to the viewer by using pathos, ethos, and other rhetorical devices. It is made clear that the intended audience was the agricultural working-class Americans and others who play a role in the American farm life. The main purpose of this commercial was to support the working-class Americans and to tell them that the Dodge Ram truck is the right truck for them to increase their sales. The audience is a wide range of people. Farmers are an obvious target. The entitlement that Harvey gives farmers helps in persuading them to buy a Dodge Ram. Hard-working Americans with traditional values are another fairly obvious target, with the reference to hard work, faith, and family. The commercial could also be aimed towards people who live in farms or work and haul heavy things like a farmer does, and older folks who used to listen to Paul Harvey on the radio. This commercial touches a wide range of audiences: old, rich, young, and poor. Because of the grayscale color used, the absence of background music, and the background audio playing in a soothing and almost melancholic tone, the mood established is a mixture of sad and uplifting. The commercial is not flashy and it does not contain special effects, which are used in most Super Bowl commercials. The commercial opened with a snow-covered pasture with a single cow standing in it, and the name Paul Harvey appeared on the screen. This commercial is full of profound still shots of American farm life and the symbols associated with it. Each photograph gives the viewer an insight on what it is like to be a farmer. The audience is also able to understand that a farmer's life isn't just about farming. It is about his or her community, family, hard work, and so much more. The colors used vary from grayscale to more vivid colors, depending on what the commercial is trying to state about the farmers. When talking about the long hours of work, the colors are grayish. However, when the commercial is trying to empower the farmers, more vivid colors such as red, yellow, and green are used. In most Super Bowl commercials, the tempo is usually upbeat and they try to appeal to their audience's humorous side. But this commercial is different. The commercial's tempo is nostalgic and appeals more to the audience's serious side. The photographs are accompanied with Paul Harvey's well-known 1978 speech about dairy farmers. The first thing Paul Harvey says is, on the 8th day. By extending the 7th day of creation, the farmer is set apart from everybody else. The farmer is considered a creation all of its own. There is no one else like a farmer, and he is beyond a mere man. Throughout the commercial, there is a very long list of qualities a farmer possesses. These qualities include working all day and staying up all night, working extra long weeks just to provide for not only their family but customers and their community. They need to be strong enough but also gentle. They need to plow deep and straight and not cut corners. These qualities may be describing a farmer and their hard work, but they're also meant to describe the Ram, or rather the Dodge brand. One reason why this commercial was effective was because of the use of ethos. Ethos refers to credibility and ethical appeal. In this commercial, Dodge's intended audience is the hard-working farmers of America. By teaming with the National FFA organization, which is an organization founded by farmers to educate future farmers of America, Dodge is using ethos by building credibility with their intended audience. Dodge goes on to build even more credibility with the audience because this entire commercial narration is a recording of Paul Harvey's famous speech called "So God Made a Farmer," which was read to the then Future Farmers of America convention in 1978. By Dodge using such an iconic figure as Paul Harvey, a true American born and bred in the rural Midwest, having given his famous farmer speech to the Future Farmers of America, and also having written an article in the August 26th edition of the Gadsden Times newspaper in 1975 titled "What It Is to Be a Farmer" in the column Point of View, it gives the audience a heroic figure to look up to and to associate them with their product. So, by using ethos, now whenever someone thinks of the FFA or Paul Harvey, they think of the Dodge Ram pickup truck. The second reason why this commercial is effective is because of the use of pathos used in it. Pathos refers to the emotional appeal. The many still pictures of the farms, the farmers, the farmers' families, and the animals used in the commercial were used to establish pathos. Another way Dodge establishes pathos is by the chosen narrator. When coupled together, the pictures and the words not only tell the viewer about the life of a farmer, but also paints a picture as to what it is that a farmer does, and this was intended to stir up strong emotions within the audience.